And welcome. My name's Susan Young, Mindful Coaching. And today is the day before Indigenous Day, Truth and Reconciliation, that we acknowledge in Canada on September 30th. So I invite you to settle into your own body. I invite you to become present to yourself. And today we're going to look at what is fearlessness. So close your eyes. If that's comfortable, let your feet be heavy on the ground, or your knees if you're sitting cross-legged. And allow the whole body to relax as you breathe in through the nostrils and feel the oxygen and the peace surrounding through your whole head and down through the neck and shoulders and arms, down through the heart. Letting your heart be soft and open while bounded, soft and open and bounded. Belly soft, hips relaxed. Legs, knees, calves and shins, and all the way to the feet, till each part of your body, as you breathe in, feels a deeper sense of deep, profound relaxation, stillness within. And using whatever you do to stabilize, deep, long breaths, perhaps. Becoming more conscious and aware of thoughts. And perhaps you feel a deeper sense of yourself, sense of presence or creator, sense of God or higher self, whatever you're touching into in this moment. How do we shift more to be in love and bravery? Be in my brave self, holding love. How do we hold our indigenous peoples in this land? All the great harms the settlers, the colonization has done. Holding that without being overwhelmed or in fear. How do we live in fearlessness and bravery? One way is knowing our fears intimately. Knowing our fears intimately. What are the thoughts or feelings that make you feel fear? How do you know when you're in fear? There's thoughts and emotions, and then we choose that. Your heart might race like mine does. You might clench your jaw, tighten your shoulders. grip on to life more tightly, hold on to false things like counting money or to cultivate fearlessness and bravery, to holding our Indigenous peoples in our hearts. A deeper sense of knowing what is true for us and where we carry our fears. Do you fear being sick? Do you fear grief or loss? Do you fear pain? Do you fear not having enough money, enough people? Just notice what your patterns are around fear. I fear for the land in the far north that our Indigenous peoples are fighting to keep free, to keep the rivers running, to keep the trees growing. Some of the last part of pristine wilderness in our province here in Canada, in Ontario. Acceptance, I am in fear. Acceptance, there is fear there. And maybe rather than going into the fear, although that might be necessary, holding and noticing the fear. What are the thoughts and feelings that come to you when you're aware of fear? And now, without denying that there might need to be action in relation to your fear, into the fear that is there, begin to calm, holding the fear with love, with bravery. I see you, fear. I hold you with love. A sense of deep soothing. Perhaps it feels right to honor your fear. What message is it bringing you? Maybe fear is the only way the system knows how to respond. As we heal the wounds of the earth, of Mother Earth, we also heal ourselves. Rick Choo Choo told us yesterday. As we heal the wounds of Mother Earth, we also heal ourselves. Now, sitting with yourself, perhaps more deeply, you may choose to put hands on belly or heart, or maybe on your face, or your shoulders, or you may not want to lay hands on yourself. If you do, allow that sense of presence and tenderness and love towards the heart that has fear. I am with you. I am with the still small voice within that can hold love. That can be brave by looking at fear. It can allow or invite any sadness or grief or loss to come up through feelings in my heart. And maybe from your higher self, your higher power, your creator, your God, of your understanding. Maybe there's a sense of deep connection. And maybe a deeper sense of knowing when to be still, when to be in reflection, and knowing when to take action. Do I know that within myself? When to be still, when to take action, when to be silent, when to speak words. And then allow silence and stillness to be your focus for the next few moments. And if your hands are still on your body, allow them to fall back into your lap. And when you are stuck in fear, it's usually old. And we might say something to ourselves like, this is real, but not true. And as I imagine the indigenous peoples preparing to stand up, to the large multinationals coming up to Attawapiskat to strip the earth of its resources once again. Can we hold love for their bravery? Can we hold love for ourselves in ways that we stand up to unjustness, harshness, bullying within ourselves and with others? When we see it, can we be brave and do it with love? Living in fearlessness and love means overcoming hard, tough, aggressive mentality within you, which fights off gentleness. Fear blocks tenderness. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that can frighten us. We might ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? Marianne Williamson quote. Feeling your beauty, your light, your gorgeousness, your brilliance, your fabulousness, your bravery, your love. Allow that light to be strong in your soul, in your body, in your mind. Letting go with tenderness. Fear, letting go with tenderness. Anger, resistance. I am brave. I am love. And maybe there's another phrase for you that fits around holding the light within you as you prepare to end this meditation. And now, taking your time, listening to your own inner voice, begin to awaken the body. Thank you for joining me. Please reach out to me if you're interested in more connection. info@susancoach.ca.